If you thought you knew how a love story could unfold, think again. In The Twisted Hate by Ana Huang, readers are thrust into a world of intense emotions, irresistible attraction, and a captivating mix of hate and passion. This gripping romance will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, making you question everything you thought you knew about love, lust, and the boundaries between them. Get ready for a wild ride filled with tension, fiery arguments, and an undeniable chemistry that neither character can escape. The story revolves around two complex characters, Ava Chen, a smart and fiercely independent woman, and Josh Chen, her cold, ruthless, and enigmatic ex-best friend. Their relationship is complicated, to say the least. Ava and Josh share a history that is as twisted as it is complicated. At one point, they were best friends who shared everything, but life took a turn, and betrayal severed that bond. Now, years later, they are enemies, caught in a constant battle of unresolved emotions and unspoken feelings. But there's one thing neither of them can deny: the undeniable attraction they have for each other. Ava is a confident woman who's determined to make a name for herself in the world. She's smart, beautiful, and completely capable of standing on her own 2 feet. But deep down, she's also harboring scars from her past, particularly the betrayal she suffered from Josh, who she once thought she could trust with everything. Josh, on the other hand, is a man who thrives on control and power. He's been through his own set of painful experiences, shaping him into someone who's emotionally closed off and determined not to let anyone get too close. But when he finds himself in close proximity to Ava once again, it's impossible to ignore the spark between them. The tension between these two is electric, and their back-and-forth interactions keep the story moving at a fast pace. Despite their hate for each other, they can't help but be drawn to one another in ways that neither of them can control. It's a battle of wills, with Ava trying to maintain her independence and Josh struggling to keep his emotions in check. Every glance, every word, and every touch is filled with sexual tension, and the chemistry between them is explosive. As the story unfolds, Ava and Josh find themselves trapped in a complicated game of push and pull, where every encounter seems to blur the lines between hatred and desire. Their relationship is a constant struggle, one filled with fiery arguments, passionate moments, and painful confessions. But beneath the anger, there's a deep, undeniable connection that neither can shake off. They both find themselves questioning everything they thought they knew about love and forgiveness. One of the things that makes The Twisted Hate stand out is the way Ana Huang delves into the complexity of human emotions and relationships. The book doesn't shy away from exploring the darker, messier sides of love. The jealousy, the anger, the hurt, and the vulnerability that come with being truly seen by another person. Ava and Josh's journey is far from easy, and they both have to confront their pasts, their mistakes, and their insecurities in order to move forward. The emotional depth of the characters is one of the most compelling aspects of the story. Ava is more than just a beautiful woman. She's a person with her own struggles, dreams, and fears. Her strength comes not just from her independence, but from her willingness to face her past and grow from it. Josh, too, is not just the cold, aloof man he initially seems to be. As the story progresses, we learn more about his vulnerabilities and the painful experiences that have shaped him into the person he is. Both characters are deeply flawed, but it's these flaws that make them so relatable and their eventual growth so rewarding. As the tension between Ava and Josh builds, the story becomes more than just a battle of attraction and resentment. It's a journey of self-discovery, healing, and redemption. Through their tumultuous relationship, both characters come to realize that love isn't about perfection or control. It's about vulnerability, trust, and learning to accept each other's flaws. The twists and turns of their relationship keep readers hooked, constantly wondering what will happen next. Just when you think you figured them out, another layer is revealed, making you question your assumptions all over again. The supporting characters in The Twisted Hate also add depth and richness to the story. They serve as sounding boards for Ava and Josh, providing insight into their personalities and struggles. These characters aren't just there to fill space. They each play a crucial role in the development of the main characters, pushing them to confront their pasts and their feelings for each other. The pacing of the story is another key factor in making The Twisted Hate such a compelling read. It doesn't drag on unnecessarily, and each scene feels purposeful. Whether it's a heated argument between Ava and Josh, a quiet moment of reflection, or a passionate kiss that changes everything, every moment in the book contributes to the overall story. There's no filler here. Every word has weight, making it impossible to put the book down. The romance in The Twisted Hate is intense, But it's not just about physical attraction. It's about the emotional roller coaster that comes with loving someone who has hurt you and figuring out whether it's possible to trust them again. Ava and Josh's journey is one of healing, forgiveness, and ultimately redemption. It's a story of two people who thought they were beyond saving, but who find solace in each other's arms. At its core, The Twisted Hate is a story about transformation. It's about how love can challenge you to grow, to confront your past, and to become a better version of yourself. Ava and Josh may start out as enemies, but by the end, they are something more, something stronger and more united than either of them ever thought possible. Their story isn't just a romance. It's a testament to the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. Ana Huang's writing is sharp, captivating, and emotionally charged. She weaves a story that is equal parts heart-wrenching and passionate, keeping readers engaged from start to finish. The characters are multidimensional, and the plot is filled with twists and turns that will leave you breathless. The Twisted Hate is a must-read for anyone who loves a steamy, emotional romance with complex characters and an unforgettable story. If you're looking for a book that will keep you hooked and make you believe in the power of love to heal, The Twisted Hate is exactly what you need. With its fiery chemistry, emotional depth, and jaw-dropping twists, it's a story that will stay with you long after you finish the last page. So don't wait. Dive into the world of Ava and Josh, and get ready for a ride you won't forget.